General, I've brought Magister Merlin to you, safe and sound.
Well done. I wish I could, but I actually have a favor to ask.
I'm guessing you're about to talk about things I'm not supposed to hear, huh? I'll just slip away then.
Hold on. No need to rush off, Phelan. I have a task for you. I need you to use the Solitary's network to determine whether anything unusual is happening with the dwarves.
Dwarves? You mean the same ones who've worked hard and shed blood for the Empire's construction? I believe the Magister made many dwarven friends during his visit to White Ridge. Are you sure we need to look into them? This feels a bit out of nowhere.
Not the dwarves from White Ridge. I need you to investigate the ones from Ironhold Bay.
Ironhold Bay. General, could you be a bit more specific?
Allow me to explain the rest. Magister Merlin, it's an honor to meet you. I am Evie, an envoy from Savannah.
Someone from the royal capital, huh? What brings you to our little town? Don't tell me you've come to demand some end-of-year report from us. I really hope not, because I've had to write more than enough of those already.
Sir Valen, I have no intention of burdening you. I'm here to deliver a directive from a certain person to General Hogan. General Hogan, please take a look at this.
This is...
General, I'm sure you recognize this item, which means you must understand the gravity of the situation.
Now I know who sent you. What's going on in Savannah?
This concerns the safety of the Empire, so I'll get straight to the point. Intelligence suggests that a group of dwarves may be conspiring to stage a coup.
Wait a second. Is this something I'm allowed to hear?
Of course. You're a trusted subordinate of the General. Besides, with the Solitary's intelligence network, you'd probably hear of it soon enough anyway. Magister, my employer greatly appreciates how you handled the crisis in White Ridge. However, the shadow over the Empire hasn't completely faded. For example, there's a place called Brimstone Village, a settlement situated at the top of Ironhold Bay.
Oh, I've heard of it. It's home to some seriously talented craftsmen. They've got minds that churn out the Empire's best weapons and equipment. They outfit the Royal Guard, the Heroic Order, and the Templar Knights.
That's right. Which is why if those dwarves were to turn traitor,
The fallout would be catastrophic.
Oh, Magister, I know you've got a soft spot for the dwarves.
I understand. I've got plenty of dwarven friends too. They're honest, hard-working, and so passionate about their craft. They'd never betray us. But the dwarves we know aren't the same as those in Brimstone Village. My employer is very concerned. If the dwarves there turn against us, it could threaten the entire Empire. I'm afraid I can't say. But General Hogan, you can vouch for her character, right?
Let me explain, my friend. Evie's employer is an old acquaintance of mine. She holds a high position, and she's someone I trust.
Thank you for vouching for her, General. It was she who, despite opposition, insisted on sending you and Magister Merlin as envoys to Brimstone Village to check on their weapon production. You must understand that the inspection is but a pretense. In truth, your task is to uncover irrefutable proof of the dwarves' treasonous schemes.
I see. It's no wonder you're bringing in someone like me when I'm on the verge of retirement.
This isn't just any mission, General. It's a request based on trust and friendship. Will you accept?
Well, if I can be of help, why not? Besides, if your employer requested this, I don't really have a choice. But, old friend, what's your take on this?
As expected from Magister Merlin, with your brilliance, you'll be the one to shine a light on all this mystery. Now, I've already arranged a ship. You can depart whenever you're set.
Valen, I'm leaving Hollystone in your hands. Don't forget my orders.
Of course, of course. With something this important, I won't be slacking off.
Good. If a single stone is missing from town, you'll be the one answering for it.
Don't worry, General. I'll keep the town safe. Have a safe journey. Take care, General. And you as well, Merlin.
Welcome. It's a true privilege to host such esteemed guests.
May I ask your name, good sir?
I am Eldrick, Chief of Brimstone Village. It is an absolute honor to have you here.
A pleasure to meet you, Chief Eldrick. I am Hogan, the leader of this delegation. This is our envoy mage, accompanied by his familiars.
Oh my, what a pleasure to meet you both. No, all four of you. Welcome. Our humble village hardly seems worthy of such a grand delegation from the Empire. To think that not just one, but two envoys have come, and one of them is even a mage. What a rare honor indeed. If our hospitality is lacking in any way, please do forgive us. We don't often have dealings with mages.
Chief Eldrick, do you not like mages?
Oh, no, little familiar. Where did you get such an idea? Without mages enchanting our weapons, they'd never reach their full potential.
That's true! The Magister enchanted a cannon for our dwarven friend, and that very cannon sank the entire Dead-Tide fleet! Shh! He hasn't even spoken yet! And here you are, bragging about all his accomplishments!
What delightful little familiars you are. I can almost picture the story you're telling. A legendary tale indeed. It is precisely because we dwarves cannot use magic that we hold mages in the highest regard. What? Has no one ever told you? Aha! I see now. You must be testing me. It's common knowledge throughout Hesperia that we dwarves cannot wield magic. We have a unique constitution, you see. We're unable to perceive magic. No matter how much we study, it's beyond our grasp. Instead, we dwarves are gifted with great physical strength, long lifespans, and boundless talent for invention. If the price of these gifts is a lack of magic, I'd say it's a bargain.
Chief, you are truly a bold and optimistic man. You have my respect.
Ah, honored envoy, your kind words flatter me. But enough of this. Surely after such a long journey, you must be parched. Let us drink and talk.
We appreciate your hospitality, but we are here on a mission. We'd like to check on the progress of our weapon order first. As you know, this order is large in scale and intricate in craftsmanship.
Ah, the one mentioned in your letters. Worry not. Our craftsmanship is second to none, and quality and efficiency are our pride.
Of course. I've long heard the exceptional skill of your village's craftsmen. However, duty calls. We must attend to the task at hand.
Rest assured, I'm not just boasting. Our craftsmen aren't just master smiths. They're expert miners and prospectors as well. Dwarves from all over the world have traveled to learn from us and...
I believe we can discuss your village's many strengths once our business is concluded.
Ah, my apologies. When I start talking about Brimstone Village, I can't seem to stop. Now, let me take you on a tour of our village. Please, follow me.
Very well.
Magister, General Hogan sure knows how to talk all fancy. No wonder he's an Imperial General. Oh, the village chief's got a lot to say, too. Should be thought all dwarves were like Hugin, though. Even though he's enthusiastic, I get the feeling that he's not entirely sincere. He's got a totally different vibe from Hugin.
was just me being paranoid. Magister, we're super focused on our mission. We'll definitely find out if the dwarves are secretly plotting something. We'll keep our eyes peeled for anything out of the ordinary. Let's go! We should catch up with General Hogan.
Eldrick, you've arrived just in time. There's been an issue at the mines today. Some raw materials got delayed, and they're only just arriving now. Everyone's already deep into their tasks, and there's no extra manpower to move these to the smelting workshop. They're waiting on them, though.
What? That shouldn't have happened. Wait. Of course. We had that youngster help out with the welcome ceremony earlier. Seems he got a bit too distracted on his end.
Regardless of the reason, we can't afford any more delays now.
When it comes to work, dwarves sure don't hold back. Now that's more like the ones I know.
Chief Eldrick, since this problem began due to our visit, why don't we lend a hand? I'd also love to see your famed smelting process firsthand.
Oh, no, no. How could we ask our esteemed envoys to do such menial work? It would be most improper.
Eldrick, enough with your fancy words. The smelting workshop is calling for us again. We're needed.
I'll get more workers on this right away. We can't let our honored guests dirty their hands.
Chief Eldrick, there's no need for such formality. Let us help. It can be part of the tour.
As you wish, General. Every product you see here is crafted by our own hands, hammered into perfection, embodying the finest dwarven craftsmanship. Ironbeard, looks like there are plenty of workers here. Why'd you report a shortage?
There is a shortage. If you don't believe me, go ask Hyla and see what she says.
I'll check with her later. But don't go raising a fuss in front of our distinguished guests.
Don't worry about us. Observing and participating is a part of our inspection. Since we're here, let's speak with the person in charge.
Good sir, Hyla can be a bit brash, and she's not exactly a people person. Please, let me handle this.
It's perfectly fine. I'm not exactly a delicate flower. That's her over there, yes? I'll go say hello.
General, I'll join you then.
Where are the materials? Didn't Ironbeard say they'd be here any minute?
Ah, here they are! The new batch just arrived, and it's being sorted right now. They'll be in the furnace in no time. Honored envoys, allow me to introduce Hyla, our overseer and chief blacksmith. She's the best in the business. I've never met a forge she couldn't master. Hyla, these are the envoys from the Lightbearer Empire. They're here to inspect our work. We're all in order, aren't we?
Of course. There are no problems here. Just don't pull my workers for other tasks, change the schedule, or throw in last-minute requests, and everything will run fine.
Please forgive her. Hyla has a bit of a fiery temperament, but that's only because she's so passionate about her craft.
No need to worry. A little temper comes with the territory for top-tier craftsmen. As long as the deadlines are met, and the quality is up to standard, we'll be satisfied.
Of course! As for the deadline, well, I suppose even my reassurances won't set your mind at ease. How about this? Why don't you try out our forging process for yourself? See it firsthand. Yep, we've optimized it all. It's simple to pick up. Just follow the instructions and manage the heat correctly. Even a newcomer can forge a fine piece. The final quality is reviewed by specialists before submission, so it won't disrupt production.
That's intriguing. Old friend, what do you say we give it a try? Let's see who can forge the sharpest weapon.
This here is our standard production line. Just follow the indicators, and you're all set to operate.
Impressive. It's such an efficient setup. And the weapons come out fast. I didn't expect him and I to make something so decent on our first try. Although, the sharpness and durability of our blades seem a bit lacking.
That's because you were using the beginner's method with scrap materials. If you used our...
Hyla!
Ah, my apologies. The production line still needs my attention. I'll be right back.
Please excuse Hyla's directness. She's a bit of a perfectionist, but don't take it to heart. By the way, we've got a tradition here. Tonight we host a feast to welcome you all. It's a dwarven custom, so please, make yourselves at home.
A feast isn't necessary, But Chief, does your village happen to have any unique materials?
Well, yes. Minerals and ores are the lifeblood of us dwarves. Without them, we'd have to find a new home. As for something unique, the Celestite we mine is quite famous. Though I doubt it's anything remarkable for such knowledgeable envoys. But don't decline tonight's welcome banquet. The whole village has been looking forward to it.
I understand. In that case, I humbly accept.
Like you said before, there's no need to be so formal. The banquet won't be ready until the evening. I need to go oversee some things for now. In the meantime, feel free to explore the village. I'm sure many would be willing to converse with you.
My friend, something doesn't sit right. Chief Eldrick promised us free reign, yet we're blocked at every turn we take. The lift is down and the mines are sealed off. We're being kept at arm's length here. And doing a rather poor job of hiding it. I keep wondering, what exactly are they trying to keep from us? If the situation is grave enough to warrant a secret envoy, then could all this tie back to their forged weapons? Agreed. We'll need to stay longer and keep our ears open. And knowing Chief Eldrick, tonight's banquet might just be another move in his game. Old friend, perhaps it's time to return to our usual tactics. Tonight, I'll handle the drinking, and you stick to water while keeping a sharp eye on them. Please, I know my limits. It's about time. Let's head back to Brimstone Village and see what kind of show Eldrick has prepared for us.
General, you drink like a true warrior. Fantastic, fantastic. Your fortitude is truly something to behold. Wait now, wait. I have something special prepared just for you. Let me fetch it, and then we'll drink some more.
Chief Eldrick, there's no need to go to such trouble. Your hospitality has already been more than generous.
Nonsense, my friend. This is something worth seeing.
Old friend, what do you make of our gracious host? I thought as much. The craftsmen and villagers we met during the day, they were hardy folk, full of life, Perhaps a bit rough around the edges. But this chief, he's different. Take that lift, for instance. Guarded, off-limits, clearly not just a simple repair job. That must be... What's that he's carrying? This is a magnificent blade. The weight is just right. The balance, the resilience, and the sheer strength. How was this forged? For ordinary steel to hold such power, it would have to be twice as heavy.
This is one of Hyla's finest works, shaped by her own hands. I recall, General, that you wield a great sword, do you not? The moment I set eyes on you, I knew this blade was meant for your grasp. Until now, I had never found a warrior worthy of it, but gifting it to you, that ensures it won't go to waste.
I know. Chief Eldrick, I deeply appreciate the honor, but a treasure of this worth, given my position, I cannot accept it. When my mission is complete, I shall return, and then we can speak properly.
Ah, I see. General Hogan, you are a man of principle. Truly admirable. Come, a toast to General Hogan.
Cheers! But I fear I'm near my limit. Any more, and I'll be entirely at the mercy of your fine dwarven brew. Please do not remind me of my past drunken transgressions, Magister.
I blame our brew. It's simply too good.
Apologies. I think I've overindulged. Old friend, give me a hand. Dwarven ale is truly something else. If I'm not careful, I might actually get drunk for real. Old friend, let's keep this brief. Did you notice anything just now? I was thinking the same. That drink was far too intoxicating. I didn't have much, yet my head is already spinning. Dwarves are known for their love of strong liquor, but this is beyond excess. Could it be they were trying to lower my guard? What do you make of it all? I have my suspicions, but this is a grave matter. We must tread carefully. Since we've caught the scent of something, we should find a way to make them slip further. Let's split up. I'll keep the village chief occupied, while you claim you're unwell and slip away from the feast. That'll give you a chance to investigate the village. What's this?
This is a communicator Hugin made. Now we can stay in touch without needing to meet.
That will be useful. We'll use this to keep in contact. Time is short. I need to return before they suspect anything. Be careful. Don't worry. I can handle this.
Magister, let's start by investigating that broken lift. Whoa! That's a huge mine! But there are guards at the entrance.
Oh, that high platform over there. Is that wood? Let's start a fire as a distraction. Just a little one. We don't want to burn the whole place down.
Good idea! Let's sneak over carefully.
Go, my friend.
Every sword is a witness.
Brilliantly done.
It's okay, Chippy's alright!
you alright?
Halthor's beard! How did you fall from above? Oh, right. I've been underground for so long that I nearly forgot most surface folk only know Dura now. Halthor is the god of mining and metallurgy, our great dwarven father. He taught us to mine and passed down the art of forging. But that was ages ago. And he's long. Wait! No time for history lessons. You ruined my 3,672nd detonation experiment. Ugh, don't look at me like I'm some villain.
Explosives? That explains the sharp, acrid smell. It was strong gunpowder.
So what? I conduct my research underground. I'm not hurting anyone.
We were blown down here because of you.
And you crashed into my experiment, little mouse. Let's call it even. No, you first. Who are you? How'd you end up in my lab? Are you here to steal my research? This is my domain. Don't act like I'm the suspicious one.
Magister, this girl seems awfully shady.
Yeah, what's your game down here? Spill it!
Hey, wait!
We won't go easy on you just because you're small. Chippy, prepare for battle! Ready!
Whoa, put those away. There's delicate equipment here.
We'll lower our weapons if you give us a good explanation.
Fine. Just stop waving those around and don't damage my equipment. You asked so many questions. Which one should I answer? Zany. My name is Zany. Happy now? Now, put out that glowy thing in your hand. Some of my materials are light sensitive. Hiding? Please, I'm a bomb maker. It'd be reckless to test explosives on the surface.
Isn't it more reckless to detonate bombs underground? What if the whole place collapses?
Down here, I've got resources, peace, and no interruptions. Perfect for research.
Do they even know you're making bombs beneath their feet?
So what if they do? My research is so far from the village. I don't bother them, they don't bother me. Everyone's happy. Ask Eldrick if you don't believe me. You guys figure out how to get back to the surface on your own. I'm busy. You... Fine. Ugh, this is the worst. Meeting you guys was such bad luck. I'll take you back to the surface. But listen up. We'll have to take a detour, and you need to follow my lead. No second guessing me.
As long as you get us back safely, we'll forgive you.
Bossy little furball, aren't you? Fine. But first, who are you people?
I'm Hammy, this is Chippy, and this is our Magister.
A mage, huh? Don't see many of those around here.
Zany, are you scheming something?
Hey, take it easy. I was just making an observation. But seriously, what's your business in Brimstone Village?
We're with the Imperial Envoy, here to check on the village's weapon production. We didn't expect.
Oh, weapons, huh? That's their deal, not mine. Don't let me in with them. If you want answers, wait until I kindly haul you up to the surface. Then, you can interrogate whoever you want. But enough talking. If you want out, we go through my lab. You gotta follow and keep up, alright?
Magister!
And don't touch anything. My equipment is delicate. My lab's not far, but the mine's a bit of a maze. Stick close. Put those long legs of yours and your short paws to work.
Where does it go?
This beauty connects the surface to the deeper levels in one smooth ride. The problem is, you can't board it from here. Think of it like this. If the usual path is 8 stops between your place and mine, this lift is the express carriage that skips all the stops and takes you straight there.
Oh, so it's for getting to places faster?
Exactly. It was built by the villagers. It's been around for decades. Look, I'd love to give you the full historical rundown, really. But I'm an inventor, not a historian. In any case, don't think you can ride this lift back to the surface. You'll have to walk. Now chop chop!
Whoa! Did you build that cannon? It looks amazing!
But of course! This is my Thunderstrike Piercer Cannon! It rapidly generates shockwaves, channels them into the chamber, bounces them around to amplify their force, and then, boom! It results in a concentrated blast that can pierce through anything!
Chippy only understood half of that, but it sounds super powerful!
Oh, you bet it is!
Huh. Is it stronger than the explosion that dropped us into this mess?
Hey! Less sass, more appreciation for scientific marvels, Missy. And besides, that was just a tiny explosion. My cannon here, even unfinished, is worth more than 10 tons of explosives. You must be impressed. Good. Now, since you clearly admire my work, how about helping me with a little something?
I knew it! This was your plan all along! You totally brought us here on purpose!
You can't say I tricked you. I really do want to get you back to the surface, truly. But in exchange, I was hoping for a teensy favor. Ah, straight to business. I like that. All right, I'll cut to the chase. I need your help enchanting the Thunderstrike Piercer Cannon. The mechanics are nearly flawless, but the power still doesn't reach its full potential. It's so close to perfection. I've been stuck on this for 100 years. No, wait, I meant 100 attempts.
Enchantments are such a pain. He has done it before, though.
Oh? So you, Magister, have experience? Excellent. Normally, I avoid asking mages for help. First, I've never met one I could trust. Second, well, I'm not exactly swimming in gold.
Speaking of which, what's the going rate for enchantments these days?
You just want the Magister to work for free!
Hey, there will be compensation. Do you think getting you all back to the surface is easy? You'll see soon enough. Anyway, research is expensive. For mages, magic is second nature. But for us inventors, every breakthrough is like climbing a mountain barefoot. Can you please just give it a try? If you channel magic into the system, the cannon's energy efficiency should skyrocket. Really? Oh, this is fantastic!
No guarantees, though. If your cannon doesn't respond to our master's magic, that's not his fault.
Hammy's right! No matter what happens, Zany, you still have to take us up.
Of course, of course! I wouldn't dream of making you work for nothing. Now then, let's make some magic happen! Wow, impressive! This is way beyond what I expected! Thank Helthor! By channeling the transmission with magic, the energy efficiency is through the roof! It's like I've created something that could rival Helthor's finest work! You must not be an ordinary mage! I've worked with mages centuries ago, and none of them ever produced results like this! Hey! It's rude to ask a woman her age. Dwarves live a bit longer than humans, okay? I just look a little younger than what people think.
Just a little younger? Just a little?
Forget it, forget it. Since you're helping so much, I won't hold it against you. But first, let me check my adorable little treasure. I'll need to add a targeting device here. After I boost its strength and precision, I'll have to calibrate it manually. Also,
Zany, remember our deal. Get us up there first.
I haven't forgotten. But you need to be quiet while I fine-tune a few things.
How long will it take?
2 hours. Not a second more, I swear.
But we need to leave as soon as possible.
This screw needs replacing. And the expansion nails probably need a material tweak, or...
Zany? Zany!
I think she's in her own little world now. What do we do? Master, should we try contacting General Hogan? I wonder how things are going on his end. We did make a big ruckus in the mine. I hope we didn't cause him any trouble. Okay, this place is right under the mine they got blocked off. There could be some dwarven secrets around here. We can report our findings to General Hogan later.
Oh, right. No one's around, and Zany's completely absorbed in her work. Magister, let's take a quick look around.
General Hogan, can you hear me?
You're above. You finally made contact. How are things on your end?
In short, we've ended up underground, and we're waiting for this girl to help us get back.
I see. No wonder the dwarves are in a panic. It looks like they've discovered something's amiss.
Did Eldrick notice we're missing?
Oh, he did. But I told him you all weren't feeling well. Your cover's safe for now. For now, I'm playing it cool with Chief Eldrick. Everything's calm so far. so I'll continue stalling for a while. But connecting Brimstone Village to the depths underground, now that's a major discovery. Keep gathering intel. I'll handle the rest. There's no need to rush back. Just stay safe.
You too, General. Be careful.
Yup, hop on. We'll take the minecart for a bit.
Is this thing safe? It won't tip over, right?
Well, I haven't maintained it in a while, so...
Don't joke about that.
Relax. I use it all the time. If it tips over today, well, bad luck. So, are you feeling lucky today? Then there's nothing to worry about.
I'm not so sure about this.
Chippy thinks it'll be a blast.
That's the spirit. It's time to feel the breeze at top speed. So, hold tight. It's going to be a bumpy ride.
Reached the surface yet?
Not even close, little guy. We're still way underground. But don't worry, your fearless guide knows the way. Just stick close and try not to get too distracted by all the weird and wonderful sights.
It's so fascinating. The scenery here is completely different from the mine. It's almost like we've stepped into a whole other world. The mushrooms here are taller than trees. How do they even grow this big?
Look all you want, just don't get any ideas about taste testing them, okay? Most plants down here are highly toxic. One wrong bite, and you could end up as a glowing hamster.
A glowing hammy! That would make a pretty cool floor lamp! Perfect to light things up in the mystical house!
Stupid Chippy, stop daydreaming! And I don't want to be a floor lamp!
I'll be praised for this, right?
That's an assail. Yes, that's what they call themselves. They've lived underground for who knows how long.
Whoa! His skin is all pale and gray. Chippy almost thought he was a graveborn.
Stay underground your whole life without ever seeing the sun, and you'd look like that too. Not that it'd matter for you two. You're covered in fluff. Even if you turned white, who would notice? Here you go again, all inquisitive and serious. All right, fine. The Assail keep to themselves and rarely leave their territory. If they do, they scatter like startled birds the moment they see a stranger. They're hardly chatty types. I don't know much about them, nor am I interested. They're just part of the underground landscape to me. Ugh, there it is! That suspicious look of yours is so annoying.
Calling strangers.
Oh, right! Forgot you were dying over there. Want some water? Maybe something to help with the coughing?
Water! You! Save me! My body! It hurts!
Yikes! Is he sick? Injured? Either way, it's bad. I don't get sick, so I don't really get this stuff. One of you magic-y types want to take a look?
Magister! There's a strange magical mark on his face. His wounds aren't natural.
I'll lend a hand too, if I can help.
Stop, London! Ah! The filth!
Hey, that's so rude! The Magister just saved you!
Let me handle this. Look closely, pointy ears. I'm a dwarf, the very kind you lot say scurries around in mines. So unless your definition of filth includes expert engineers with an impeccable sense of style, I'd rethink that attitude. And him, the very mage who just helped you? Yeah, you owe him a proper thank you. And fast, before I start regretting my heartfelt plea on your behalf.
Dwarf? Thank you.
There we go. Now, go ahead and ask your questions. I can see you bursting with curiosity.
Sir, you're badly injured. What happened to you?
I was punished. Branded with a stigma of judgment. I haven't had any dew for days. I spilled the divine dew. The dram my master was meant to drink.
Wait! You're telling me you spilled a drink and they did this to you?
That was divine dew, a sacred gift from the queen herself. I served a noble in South Foreign, but after my master grew angry, he handed me over to the priests. They branded me with the stigma of judgment.
They actually branded a magical mark on your skin? The area around the mark is already festering.
It is Her Majesty's grace, the spring of life that sustains us all. Without it, our bodies wither. For the honor of drinking the divine dew, we would give everything. Worse than death. Without the dew, we become corrupted. Unable to cleanse my body and soul, I've already begun to transform. That's why I ran away.
A corrupted transformation? First time I've heard of it. You Assail are so mysterious. Even your illnesses have such strange names.
I have to leave. If my master sends him after me, he'll...
Wait, sir, what's your name?
I'm Hilari. He's going to come after me. If I'm caught, I might as well be dead already. Please, help me. No, save me!
All right, slow down. Who exactly is he?
Please, help me.
No! Stay away!
Huh?
Step aside. He's dangerous.
Hey, let's talk this through. This man seems injured.
Your Majesty, please, save me!
Out of the way. Target identified. Is there ever any doubt? Halt! I am Indris, captain of the South Thorin Guard. You've been involved with a Sinned One. This matter touches upon our clan's deepest secrets. I cannot allow you to leave without consequences.
Wait, are you talking about that kid turning into a monster before our eyes? I've seen that before. I thought it was some rare underground species. Could it be they were originally your people? An assail?
I can't disclose that, but now you're involved. You must come with me to South Thorin. The High Priestess will decide what happens next.
That's a very suspicious request. We're not going anywhere with you.
Don't complicate things. I'd rather not resort to force.
Hey, what's with that tone? There are 4 of us here.
So, you'd rather resolve this with violence?
Wait. Indris, you just said we'd be going to South Thorin, right?
The place where my people reside. It's a sanctuary untouched by conflict, pain, or corruption. I'm simply following protocol. There's no reason to be nervous. The High Priestess is merciful and kind. And, given the special contributions the dwarves have made to our people, she'll certainly not be harsh with you.
Indris, can we have a moment to discuss this?
Very well. I'll wait here. But don't even think about running.
Actually, I was planning to take you to South Thorin myself. There's a lift that leads to the surface from there.
Zany, I'm not sure I can trust you. You heard what that guy said, right? The dwarves have made special contributions to the assail.
Shippy heard it too.
You definitely know more than you're letting on. What's your connection to them? And what really happened to bring us down here? If you don't explain, how can we trust you? This is important because...
Oh, wow. From the Lightbearer Empire? What on Asperia did those surface dwarves do to provoke you? Anyway, I can assure you, everything is not what you think. There are things I can't tell you yet, but I'll say this much. South Thorin, the royal city of the Assail, was built by my fellow dwarves.
Wait, built by dwarves? You guys in the assail are that close?
Well, it's not a big deal. We've built so many things throughout the years. Without my people, the Lightbearer Empire could never have been constructed. Like building bridges in the east 1,000 years ago, digging rivers in the west 800 years ago, and yes, building houses underground for certain individuals 300 years ago. It's all a part of business, really. Hardly worth mentioning.
If that's the case, why are you being so evasive?
The Assail are reclusive and don't like outsiders. We've got to respect our clients' wishes and not reveal their whereabouts.
I don't think it's that simple. You're hiding something, aren't you?
Fine. They've had some minor collaborations with my people, but that's all I can say. But don't worry. Since we've allied with the Lightbearer Empire, I assure you, there's no betrayal of the Empire's interests. Most dwarves are well aware of that. Anyway, I was originally going to sneak you into South Thorin, but with Indris offering to guide us, we can enter openly.
Is that city really hard to get into?
The Assail don't like dealing with outsiders, and they're masters of magic. The royal city is usually sealed tight. I've even been turned away a couple of times myself.
So you've been there before?
Of course. How else would I know about the lift? So, what do you say? Should we follow him?
A whole city of the underground dwellers? I'd love to see it too.
All right, let's follow him for now. When the time comes, I'll figure things out. If it comes to it, we'll fight our way out. I'll find you a way to get back to the surface. I'll go call Indris. Hey, Indris, let's go.
Thank you for your cooperation. Follow me.
Thank you for your hospitality. I plan to depart in 2 days. I'll make sure to report everything from this inspection with the utmost honesty to my superiors.
I'll be counting on you to sing our praises back in the city. Reuben, don't just stand there. Bring the wine, lad.
Chief, we found this on the General. It's quite similar to our own technology.
Flimsy trinket from an untrustworthy source. Destroy it. And make sure the General gets handed over to our partners clean and quiet, just like we discussed.
You really think the Empire will just let this go?
Don't be so quick to underestimate our friends, Reuben. Our partners have a way of making things disappear. It's time for our allies, Savannah, to pay their dues. Let's see how they handle it.
Ah, Toplanters! Just my luck.
Hey, pointy ears! If it weren't for us surface folk building your fancy houses, you'd still be snoozing in mushroom patches.
What? A mere Toplander, rejected by magic, dares to insult me?
What's magic worth if you can't lift a brick? I could blast you to bits before you finish a single incantation.
God! God! Kill her!
Sir, I'm on official duty. Do not interfere.
Such audacity! Let me see, Captain Indris. Oh, Prince Ravion's ever-loyal pet. I bet he's off drowning himself in wine. Why would he care about surface scum?
Matters concerning surface dwellers fall under High Priestess Valara's judgment. I'm escorting them to her.
The High Priestess? You expect me to believe that? Since when have the three Exarchs been so friendly?
The Exarchs stand as one to protect Salthorin. Are you questioning that unity?
How dare you speak of High Priestess Valara so casually? These outsiders have no right to stand before her.
The law is clear. Matters concerning surface dwellers go to the High Priestess. Are you questioning the law?
You threaten me? You commoner upstart? Don't think Ravion's favor makes you someone important. Listen! My divine due has been stolen! The Queen's divine grace taken from me! That is the real crisis, not a pack of ill-omened wanderers. You retrieve my divine due at once!
Report to the Hall of Valor. My subordinates are on duty there. They will assist you.
Insolence! You dare dismiss me! I'll go to Ravion myself! Let's see how he handles a subordinate who's forgotten his place!
As you wish.
Just you wait! When you're cast out, don't come crawling to me on your knees!
Glory to the Queen.
Indris, I see a shift in your usually steady demeanor. What troubles you?
A lowborn from Salthorin fled and underwent a transformation, which ultimately led to his elimination. These visitors from the surface were witnesses to the event. Thankfully, their timely intervention prevented further chaos.
A concise report as expected. I shall inquire further into the details from our guests directly. You may go now.
As you command.
Welcome, honored guests, to Salthorin. May Her Majesty's brilliance guide your path. Forgive me for not introducing myself sooner. I am Valara, the High Priestess of Salthorin.
You're much more refined than those pointy ears outside.
Were you slighted by some unruly assail? Please accept my deepest apologies on their behalf. Our people are isolated. We know little of surface dwellers beyond the dwarves. Any offense is unintentional. I trust this slight misunderstanding will not impede our cooperation with Brimstone Village. You are from Brimstone Village, are you not?
Yes, we are! Our surface-dwelling friends aren't accustomed to the lighting here yet. Please forgive their confusion.
That's good to hear. I was simply curious, as there seems to be a gentleman in your company who is not a dwarf. I apologize for not asking sooner. May I have your name, esteemed guest?
High Priestess, we didn't just come to discuss our collaboration. We stumbled upon your secret. But worry not. We will remain silent about it and pretend we saw nothing today.
Cooperation thrives on mutual understanding. Should you choose not to delve into this matter, we too shall refrain from prying into the affairs of your temple. Ah, it seems you are unaware of this.
Oh, no! My friend simply got distracted. You see, he's been having a slight problem breathing since coming down here. We, came to discuss the temple. Yes, we've actually hit some hurdles in building it and could use some help. Something to do with the assail. Ah, yes! The Divine Dew! We're after some Divine Dew.
Impossible. The Divine Dew is Her Majesty's blessing. Without it, our bodies and souls would wither and transform into twisted horrors. It is our most sacred and revered gift, and no outsider may partake of it.
Surely you can make an exception.
Respectful one. Her Majesty has already granted you the unprecedented privilege of constructing a temple to Helthor in our lands. Rebuilding Helthor's temple, reviving the god of mining and metallurgy. Such devotion from the dwarves. I nearly wept when Eldrick spoke of it the first time. Her Majesty, like myself, was deeply moved by the dwarves' loyalty. That is why we permitted the building of the temple despite the risks.
What do you mean, permitted? We helped restore Salthorin. That's an achievement, right?
The royal city's construction was centuries ago, and still, we provide echo rights to Brimstone Village. Does this not prove the gratitude of the assail?
It does! Of course, it does! I get it now. I'll speak with Eldrick and make sure he abandons these greedy ideas.
I appreciate your understanding. Please inform your chief that should he need any magical assistance with the temple, we are more than willing to offer it. But beyond that, I am afraid we cannot make further concessions.
Got it! I understand. Well, we won't take up more of your time. Let's go!
Take care, esteemed guests. I'm afraid I have a few things I need to handle, so I won't see you out.
Did we just hear something mind-blowing?
Yes, and now I'm full of questions. Sammy, are you really not working with Eldrick and his crew? You sure seemed pretty familiar with them.
Of course not! How many times do I have to deny it?
But you sounded so familiar with them just now. If you're not in league with them, spill everything you know. Stop hiding things.
All right, all right. What exactly do you want to know? It's all about faith. People in your empire follow Dura, but we dwarves have always honored Helthor. Even though Helthor's gone, there's still a stubborn bunch who refuse to switch their allegiance. That's the Brimstone folks for you. So they want to build a temple. Personally, I think it's pointless. Faith doesn't lie in brick and mortar. It's all in the heart. Helthor's long gone, and he's not coming back. Reviving Helthor? Ridiculous. Someone found this ancient slab with some kind of mystic mumbo-jumbo. One part was about reviving a god. It's even more absurd than the stories I made up as a kid. I'm not stupid enough to believe such nonsense. Echorites are an extremely rare underground mineral found only in assail-controlled territory. They're used to make weapons that are incredibly resilient, light as a feather and able to resist certain magic.
Oh, we've seen one! That great sword Eldrick showed General Hogan was amazing!
Because, you see, we dwarves can't use magic.
Is it really that simple? I mean, even if Helthor came back, how would that let you use magic?
Ages ago, when Helthor was around, we dwarves had magic too.
Is your lack of magic connected to Helthor's fall?
Not entirely, but many of my kin believe that if Helthor were revived, we might regain our magic. What's absurd is the fact that we've gone far longer without magic than we ever had. But these are just some old tales. Because of them, we're working with the Assail, trading our skills and labor for echo rights and land to build this temple. So, do you believe me now? I'm a researcher at heart. I only trust what I see with my own eyes. Enough of this. Let's get moving. This royal city isn't exactly rolling out the red carpet for us, and I'd rather not run into any more of those high and mighty nobles. The lift platform is to the west. Follow me.
Aunt Zany, is it really you?
Aunt?
Aunt Zany! Oh, it's really you! Helther's beard, I can't believe my eyes!
Wrong person. Never seen you before in my life.
Oh, come on, it's me, Finn! You know, the kid who stole your wine and then you walloped me so hard I saw stars? Halthor's hammer, you haven't aged a day in 100 years! Where in the underground have you been all these years? No word, no message? Even Eldrick wouldn't tell me anything. Speaking of Eldrick, he's chief now. After you left, he...
Toplander, if you have time to chat, you have time to work. No slacking.
Hey, who do you think you're talking to? I'm no servant of yours. Try showing some respect.
Don't forget, it was you dwarves who came begging for Echorites. Without Her Majesty's generosity, you'd be left with nothing. Without our magic, your so-called craftsmanship is just lifeless rock.
Excuse me? If it weren't for us dwarves, you Assail wouldn't even have a city to strut around in. Look at these arches, these pillars. Every single one is the work of my ancestors.
Watch your tongue. The fact that we allowed your kind to work on this sacred project is already an act of mercy.
Oh, please. So what? The temple is sacred, but somehow your royal city isn't. What? Drinking a few drops of divine dew makes you gods now?
Enough! You'll hold your tongue and prepare the stones.
Oh, yeah? Make me! I'm on break!
You insolent! Then rest forever!
Whoa, whoa! Don't fight!
This is the worst luck. The temple was nearly finished, and then we got pulled down here at the last minute. And now I have to deal with this smug, puffed-up priest. The only good thing about today was seeing you, Aunt Zany.
Finn, you guys are really building the temple, huh?
You slipped up. You called me Finn, which means you do remember me.
Ugh, fine, you got me. Now spill, tell me about the temple.
Aunt, let's be clear. I know you're against it, but Eldrick's leading the charge and he's dead set on finishing it. It's almost done. You should go see it sometime. It's pretty impressive. That said, you leaving the village was probably the right move. Eldrick's become more and more... Well, never mind that. Who's this with you? They're not Assail, are they? An envoy? What in Helper's name is an envoy doing underground? Eldrick never mentioned anything about this.
Finn, listen. He's got an important role. Don't go blabbing to Eldrick just yet, alright?
Well, if you say so, I'll keep quiet. It's been way too long since we last saw each other. Hey, I've got some technical questions for you.
You've grown up, huh? Actually getting into research now.
Yes, I designed an automatic loader, but the drive shaft's got an issue.
Ha! Rookie mistake. Did you bring the blueprints? Let me see. We'll figure it out together.
Magister, while Zany's catching up with her nephew, let's step aside for a second.
So, Zany does know the dwarves from Brimstone Village. We decided to trust her, but who would have thought?
Even if she knows them, it sounds like she left ages ago. If the village's whole plan is to build the temple and resurrect Helthor, then maybe Zany was so against the temple plan that she even left the village in protest against it. Every time the temple or reviving their god comes up, she always reacts with disdain.
Are you saying we should still trust her?
Well, she's had plenty of chances to ditch us, but she didn't. And back in front of the High Priestess, she actually tried to cover for us. I don't think she's a bad person. At least until we get back to the surface, we need her help.
Chippy also thinks Zany isn't bad. Magister, what do you think?
Besides, even if Zany's keeping secrets from us, we're keeping secrets from her too. She has no idea we're actually here to investigate the Dwarves Rebellion. So in a way, we're even. For now, the real priority is getting back to Brimstone Village and reporting everything to General Hogan. Until then, we should stay neutral towards Zany.
Wow! Amy, you've really thought a lot about this.
Why, thank you. I do my best.
Don't get a big head over it.
Stupid Chippy! What do you mean by that?
There you are. I leave you alone for 2 minutes, and you're already squabbling like a pair of miscalibrated cogwheels. Right. Listen up. Yes, I lived in Brimstone Village, but that was a whole century ago. Eldrick and I didn't see eye to eye on a lot of things, so I made the decision to pack up my research and go underground. And when you first mentioned him, I pretended not to know him because I didn't want to be associated with him.
That's fair. Everyone's got things they'd rather not talk about. The Magister and I understand.
You're quite level-headed, little furball.
But when that dwarf called you aunt, Chippy almost fell over. You don't look nearly old enough for that.
Well, I can't help it if I look young. Enough about that. The lift's waiting, so let's get a move on.
To the Supreme Queen, your loyal servant, Valara, offers you endless reverence. Your Majesty, a light bearer has arrived in South Orin. Their intentions unknown. What are your orders?
Valara, you summoned us all here for something this trivial.
Ravion, this concerns the safety of South Orin. We cannot afford to be reckless.
Ah, how I envy you, Théodore. Standing at the gate all day must give you plenty of time to polish your sense of self-importance. Perhaps you should focus on your actual duty. If any rats sneak into the royal halls, I'd hate to see your reputation suffer.
Sometimes, I wonder if you're truly Her Majesty's son. Do you even care about South Orin?
South Orin will be just fine without me wringing my hands over every little inconvenience. But Valara, all this over a handful of surface dwellers. If you want to have Indris do your dirty work, go right ahead. Just don't forget to reward him handsomely. I simply never expected such a small matter to rattle you and Vador so much. Embarrassing, truly.
There are many among our kin who resent Toplanders setting foot in Southorn. Ignoring their voices would be unwise. If the dwarf was the only one to witness the corruption, I might have allowed this to pass. But one of them, he is no dwarf, and the one who brought him is equally suspect. I will not permit unknown variables to endanger Southorn. They must be eliminated.
I concur.
I do not.
Ravion, you...
Now, why so tense? If you vote against it, then I'll change my vote to support it. Would you like to try?
Silence.
Your Majesty, regarding the matter at hand...
No need to say more. Valara, you will see to it.
As you command, Your Majesty. Your wish shall ever guide us.
High Priestess. They assisted us in containing the corruption. They mean no harm.
The pretense of goodwill is a deception in itself. Indris, you are among the most loyal. Surely you understand what must be done for Southorn's safety.
But High Priestess, they seek only to leave. Whether they are deceiving us or not, their departure will not affect our alliances.
Enough. Loyalty means not tolerating any danger. They know too much. The corruption, the Divine Dew, our dealings with the dwarves. Shall we gamble the future of Southorn on their silence?
If we could simply...
Think of the Queen. Think of our people. Will you defy Her Majesty's will for the sake of outsiders?
As you command, High Priestess.